The Young and the Restless spoilers Wednesday, July 22nd. Nikki's big moment. Victor's vow and Phyllis pushes Matt. Nikki faces a life-changing moment after surgery. Victor makes an emotional promise and Phyllis fights to keep Matt from leaving Genoa City. The Young and the Restless Y&R spoilers for Wednesday, July 22nd indicate that Nikki Newman, Melody Thomas Scott, and Victor Newman, Eric Braeden, are together with Dr. Nowling, Doug Tompos, as they await a pivotal moment. On Wednesday's episode, it is time for Nikki's eye bandages to come off after surgery to remove a brain mass. The mass affected her eyesight, and she will learn the outcome of her surgery. Nick Tor together again. It's understandable that Nick Tor are nervous as they wait for Dr. Nowling to take the bandages off. He takes his time, and after they've been removed, he encourages Nikki to open her eyes. During the appointment, Victor Newman, Eric Braeden, delivers a powerful promise to his wife, and it's deserved after all the grief he's given her lately. Will Victor support Nikki? Victor makes it clear that he's going to support Nikki, whatever happens next. Spoilers hint that this Vision storyline is not over yet and will play out as summer wears on. Do you think that Nikki's Vision woes bring her closer to Victor? In the meantime, she faces more challenges as she remains on the ranch under Victor's care. Can Nikki and Victor triumph? At the GCAC, Phyllis Summers, Michelle Stafford, and Matt Clark, Roger Howarth, show Nick Newman's Joshua Morrow, who's boss. He chastised them for getting close. And on Wednesday, we see them the morning after they had a romp. Phyllis is in her robe as she tries to convince Matt to stay in Genoa City. Matt is attracted to Phyllis, but he's tired of being judged for the past. GC heats up this summer. It's clear that Phyllis is fond of Matt, but then again, she is fond of men in general. Still, he is not exactly her type, so it will be interesting to see where this goes. Phyllis could also be worried about what Victor will do to Matt if he escapes. Phyllis keeps an eye on Matt. Scintillating the Young and the Restless spoilers hint that there is turmoil ahead for Fat. Do you think it is Nick or Victor who caused trouble for the gorgeous couple? Tell us what you think, Y&R fans. Do you want to spend the summer watching Matt and Phyllis grow closer? Few daytime dramas balance family loyalty, corporate power, and emotional conflict as effectively as The Young and the Restless. In this imagined chapter from Genoa City, three powerful storylines collide. Nikki enjoys a defining personal triumph. Victor makes a promise that could reshape the Newman family's future, and Phyllis relentlessly pushes Matt toward a decision that neither of them can escape. The result is a dramatic blend of celebration, suspense, and emotional reckoning. The episode opens with an elegant gala at the Newman Ranch, where friends, family, and longtime rivals gather to honor Nikki Newman. After years of navigating heartbreak, addiction, betrayal, and redemption, Nikki is finally recognized for her leadership in expanding charitable programs that support women rebuilding their lives. The applause fills the ballroom. But for Nikki, the greatest reward is seeing the people she loves standing beside her. As she steps to the podium, Nikki pauses to absorb the moment. She speaks not about success, but about resilience. Life has never promised any of us an easy road, she says with quiet confidence. What matters is finding the strength to keep moving forward, even when every reason tells you to stop. Her heartfelt words earn a standing ovation. Victoria smiles proudly while Nick exchanges a knowing glance with Sharon, recognizing just how far Nikki has come. Even longtime critics cannot deny that she has earned every bit of respect she receives. Watching from across the room, Victor Newman looks at his wife with unmistakable admiration. Throughout their turbulent marriage, they have weathered countless storms together. But tonight reminds him why Nikki has always been the heart of the Newman family. When the applause settles, Victor walks to the stage and gently takes Nikki's hand. "You have carried this family through its darkest days," he tells the crowd. "And I promise you one thing, no matter what challenges come next, I will always protect what matters most." His declaration is directed at Nikki, but everyone in attendance understands there is a deeper meaning. Victor has sensed that new threats are gathering around Newman Enterprises, and he has already begun preparing for the battles ahead. The atmosphere shifts noticeably. Adam studies his father carefully, wondering whether Victor knows more than he is saying. Victoria recognizes the familiar determination in Victor's voice and realizes another corporate war may already be underway. Elsewhere in Genoa City, Phyllis Summers has little interest in celebrations. She is focused on Matt, a talented but hesitant businessman who has found himself standing at a crossroads. Matt has been offered an opportunity that could change his career forever, but accepting it would place him directly in conflict with powerful people, including the Newmans. Phyllis believes hesitation is the enemy. "You've spent your whole life waiting for the perfect moment," she tells him. "Here's the truth. Perfect moments don't exist. You either make your move or watch someone else take your future." Matt remains uncertain. "What if I'm not ready?" Phyllis laughs softly. "No one is ever ready. The people who win are the ones willing to jump before they have every answer, because they mirror her own life." Phyllis has always relied on instinct, taking risks that others considered reckless. Sometimes those decisions have ended in disaster, but just as often they have led to remarkable success. Matt admires her confidence, but worries about the consequences. "If I accept this deal," he says, "I'll be making enemies." "You already have enemies," Phyllis replies. "The only question is whether they'll be facing someone who's afraid or someone who's ready to fight." The conversation plants a seed that continues growing long after they part ways. Meanwhile, Victor quietly summons Michael Baldwin to a private meeting. Behind closed doors, Victor reveals that intelligence reports suggest a mysterious investor has been buying significant shares in companies connected to Newman Enterprises. While the purchases appear harmless individually, together they suggest a carefully planned takeover attempt. Michael asks the obvious question, "Do you know who's behind it?" Victor smiles faintly. "Not yet, but I intend to find out before they make their next move." He then repeats the vow he made earlier to Nikki. "I will not allow anyone to threaten my family." His words carry unmistakable determination. Anyone foolish enough to challenge Victor Newman is about to discover why he remains one of the most formidable figures in Genoa City. Back at the gala, Nikki enjoys a rare moment of peace. She shares stories with longtime friends, dances with Victor, and reflects on the extraordinary journey that brought her here. For one evening, the endless rivalries and corporate conflicts fade into the background. Yet soap opera happiness never lasts forever. As the evening draws to a close, Nikki notices an unfamiliar woman watching the celebration from a distance. Before Nikki can approach her, the mysterious stranger quietly disappears into the night. Across town, Matt stares at the unsigned contract lying on his desk. Phyllis's words echo in his mind. He realizes that playing it safe has never brought him closer to his dreams. Finally, he reaches for a pen. Just before signing, his phone rings. The caller refuses to identify themselves. "All I can tell you," the distorted voice says, "is that if you sign that agreement tonight, you'll become part of a game much bigger than you understand." The line goes dead. Matt freezes. Has someone been watching him? Is the opportunity genuine? Or is he being manipulated into becoming a pawn in a much larger scheme? At the same time, Victor receives a confidential message containing a single photograph. The image shows the same mysterious woman who had been observing Nikki's celebration. On the back of the photograph are 5 handwritten words. "She knows your greatest secret." Victor's confident expression vanishes. For perhaps the first time in months, even the great Victor Newman appears shaken. The episode ends with 3 unforgettable cliffhangers. Nikki basks in the glow of a well-earned triumph, unaware that danger may already be approaching her family. Victor renews his commitment to protecting those he loves, while preparing for an unseen enemy whose motives remain hidden. And Phyllis, believing she has inspired Matt to seize control of his destiny, may have unknowingly pushed him toward a conspiracy far beyond anything either of them expected. As the screen fades to black, Viewers are left wondering whether Nikki's celebration marks the beginning of a brighter chapter, or simply the calm before another devastating storm. One thing is certain: in Genoa City, every promise carries a price, every victory creates new rivals, and every decision has consequences that can echo for generations.